Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. Come on over and hang out with us. Just search for @Tom and Dan Live.
So we were going to have the British freestyle rapping comedian Chris Turner that we've had on the show multiple times on today's show, and we still may get him, but I know that when I spoke with him on email, he was super busy today because today's the AGT Finals, which he's made. And
yeah, just to refresh your memory here, I'll give you a little taste. This is him performing actually on the semifinals before he was, he found out that he was going to be in the finals tonight.
With the air, taking it round, and I know you take care. Two in your palm when I take up. Simon always applying the makeup. Anyway, yeah, rounds of applause, I assume from the crowd. Yeah, these aren't yours, right down to the guys.
He's just improving with different items crowd members are handing him, like he has a banana in his hand. Now he's got an orange.
Yeah. So, and anybody who's listening to the show knows Chris Turner's been on the show a bunch of times. Usually he comes down for Fringe, and so the first time we had him on that he was performing in Fringe could have been like 10 years ago or something like that, maybe 7 years ago, something like that.
Well, 2016. It was definitely in here. 2016. So
okay, that's about 10 years.
Yeah,
ago.
About 10 years, I would say.
And so he's made the finals of America's Got Talent, and it's tonight. And he has the possibility to win $1 million. And if he wins America's Got Talent, I think it comes with some sort of deal.
I think you get a residency at of some sort at a venue
Vegas or something
in Vegas. At least, because there's been 2, I believe, ventriloquists that have won. There was that Terry Fader guy who won early on, and then there was that little girl that has the little puppet. Like she's like a kid that does ventriloquist. And I was going to say ventriloquy, but I don't know if that's correct. And then I'm trying to think of other people that have won America's Got Talent. Like, I can't really think of anybody.
No, I have no recollection of who won.
Only because I just don't think, like, these type of shows burned hot for me, so I'm out of them, right? Like, I'm an American Idol guy through and through. Those were my kind of contest. That's what I cut my teeth on was American Idol. So I've kind of
15 years ago.
I've been effed out of that. Like I don't really. I'm out of the demo now.
So and me and Daniel have been looking all morning, and the competition that he's going against tonight, we truly believe that Chris has
he's the guy.
I think he would be the favorite to win, which probably I'm trying to find some sports book.
We're trying to put as much money as we have or can. Much money as we can.
I can't find a line yet, but I searched and they said some sports books do have it, but they didn't say which ones. Maybe some offshore.
There's something very awkward in this, though, and I'm glad Chris isn't on the line that we can talk about.
What?
Because it is sometimes it's not. It would be great to talk to him, and I want to hear from him, obviously, but it would be uncomfortable to talk about what I want to talk about with him on the line. There is another rapper in the finals.
Yeah, and she's not good. Yeah,
and it makes me uncomfortable.
But that makes Chris's chances of winning better, I think,
it's
because
almost, he has something to compare. People will see both and be like, oh yeah.
Like, and that's, I think if he was the only rapper, then maybe America doesn't understand how much of a talent it is to freestyle like this.
He's just yelling poems.
But if you see another person try to do it and it's not good, you're like, oh, this guy is really good comparatively.
Also, and you can go look it up, but it's a fish out of water scenario.
Yeah, and the other acts are all rehearsed. Like Chris he's mixing it up by making it improv freestyle.
Even the comedians that are there are doing a set. Is he the only improv?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then he deserves to win.
Other than the other rapper, which didn't even seem like
she's rehearsed. I'll tell you. I'll stake my feet on it. You can cut my feet off if I'm wrong. The other rapper, who's a lady, it's a rehearsed thing. She's just out there rapping to a beat.
And it may be mixed with some freestyle.
Low level freestyle.
But it's low level.
I'm not going to give her the letter of the hook on that.
Chris Turner is doing super high level freestyle and mixing it with comedy, making it funny, which is way more hard.
Yeah. He's not just freestyling, he's doing witty freestyle, which I don't even know how you do that. And I don't even know how you weave in the comedy aspect of it.
So what the crazy thing is that I've been following Chris Turner since he's come on the show, on Instagram or whatever.
I think we're close to 10 years on this.
And he's been grinding it out, doing the Fringe circuit, doing just the improv circuit, working on his comedy. He's basically billing himself as a comedian that does freestyle as well, like incorporates that in the show.
Yeah.
And so he's been building the skill and building his comedic timing for a decade now, and almost like he was undiscovered, and then all of a sudden gets on America's Got Talent and has a chance of winning it, which is crazy because I'm like, this guy's been doing it for so long and nothing. Well, I say nothing, but he's been touring around.
Well, certainly not this.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden,
now biggest TV show on left on net. It's the biggest show left on network TV. Now, other than NFL football, that doesn't count. Sporting events don't count. But this is the biggest deal, right? It's bigger than The Voice. It's bigger than.
I think it is.
It's the big one now.
Yeah, it's the biggest talent show on TV.
I think I have the line. It's unconfirmed, but SJ, our buddy, was able to find the America's Got Talent odds to win. We have Jordan Blue at plus 250. We have Mama Duke, the other rapper we mentioned, at plus 300. Steve Ray Lodson at plus 450. Leo High School Choir at plus 600. Jessica Sanchez at plus 700. Chris Turner at plus 800.
Oh, plus 800.
Yeah, you got to get on that, dude. We're going to win. We're going to win some. We're going to get rich.
Yeah, well, no, I can't find anywhere to bet it.
SJ, send that to TC.
Yeah,
send that to Tom at tomadale.com.
I don't need I need the
everything.
book.
Send everything.
No, I just need the book that it says this is at.
He's the third highest. He's the third highest.
Because it could be FanDuel.
Micah Palace at plus 900. Sierra Mashia at plus 900. Lightwire at plus 1,600. And Team Recycled at plus 1,800.
If it's DraftKings or FanDuel, we can't. We need to find. I have to text someone in those states and then convince them that I'll stay.
We'll make it happen. If I have to drive, I'll drive. If
No.
We'll make it happen.
We could have someone bet for us on DraftKings or FanDuel. But anyway, I'm excited to watch him tonight.
So he's not a favorite. That's surprising to me. Mama Duke is more of a favorite.
Well, yeah.
Why?
I think it's because again, this
Sweet
is
Grandma. They're playing the Sweet Grandma card.
Yeah.
People are done with Sweet Grandmas. It's a whole new day.
And these kind of things are really impossible to set the line because it's all over the place. There's no information that they really have. It's just the popularity of it. Like these are the best lines that, the efficiency of any sporting event is too much. It is too close. This you could have great value.
This isn't run
because he has way better chances than plus 800. That's a guarantee. There's value immediately in betting in that.
Yeah, I agree. Now, for this particular show, did we determine that it was live? It is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
all the voting is not. The judges are really just there to carry out the show. All the voting now is people.
But the judges have influence on the voting.
Oh, of course.
And based on his prior performances, Chris Turner, the judges love him.
Well, 2 of the judges are British.
And
that's got to matter.
And they like the fact that it's not pre-rehearsed, that there's an element.
It's smart, it's intelligent.
Of improv, that he's putting himself out there and he's taking a huge risk. And they even say it online. They're like, he takes the biggest risk by doing improv. But he's been doing it for a decade with audiences. So he has honed this talent and this improv talent where almost it's unfair because it seems more improv than it is. I think
he's too smooth with it. Yeah,
he's so good at it.
He's great at it.
He's been doing it so long that I don't even think that it seems probably more amazing than it is to him. But still, I think we're going to watch him win $1 million tonight.
I think he might win. I really do think. It's a great story, too. And also, let's think about what the other winners do. You've had 2 ventriloquists, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
It's time to go to something better.
And
honestly, and here's my case I'll make for Chris Turner over everybody else. And
everybody can sing.
Well, I can use Mama. That's not true. I'll use Mama Dukes I'll use Mama Dukes, the other rapper, as my example. You can't put her in a residency in Las Vegas. She doesn't have the chops to pull it off. Is she a cute grandma that can freestyle rap? I guess. Yeah. But Chris can do full stand-up. He can rap. He can sing. He can do anything he wants. He could write literature if he wanted to. He could put on a Shakespearean play. He's like literally got a lot more talent than what he's showing, and that's what they need because he's going to be putting on a residency, right?
Okay,
he's gonna be putting on a show.
Yes, and
so it can't just be he's the winner.
He already has a show.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying this is done.
The producers know it.
They know it.
So
they want him to succeed because he's part of the vehicle. It's done, guys. And it's written.
And putting him in some residency, it's already turnkey. He has a show. He could do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
He could do an hour show residency in Vegas tomorrow. And every show's a little different.
The only problem you have is he's currently located, I believe, in Virginia, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he suddenly lives
become
in
a millionaire.
Las Vegas. He suddenly lives in Las Vegas.
And he's got a young kid. God, I want him to win. And I think he's going to win.
I think he's going to win.
We need to find a sports book that we could bet on this because
they're telling me. Oh, I think the link was removed. All right.
I need to check Bet Online.
Somebody's saying sportsbetting.legal. That sounds nefarious.
No, that's I have. I'm gonna see if MyBookie or Bet Online has it because I got both those books already.
Yeah, I think this is a good bet.
Yeah. No. At plus 800 for
huge.
sure.
It's huge
because
for plus 800.
Because you're right in the fact that the AGT vehicle, the whole corporation that it is wants to have because they get a piece of it too. I think.
Yeah, I think he goes on tour.
Yeah. You go on tour and then he
doesn't have to, I guess, but I think that's what they offer you. Is like you go on tour. It's America's Got Talent tour with Chris Turner, and then he gets a couple of the other people, right? Like I wouldn't be surprised if Mama Dukes doesn't come out and rap with him. You know what I mean? Like it's a vehicle.
Yeah. And so you do that tour, then you end with a residency, but this changes his life, especially if he wins. Like not only you get the $1 million prize money, but you get the clout and the marketing from winning America's Got Talent.
And your name out there.
Yeah, you're instantly a millionaire. Good for him. God, I'm so happy for him.
Here's the list.
He's the nicest guy in the world,
He's
too.
so sweet. Let me give you the list. When I first met him, I'll tell this story. When I first met him, he was so nice to us and kind. And he's one of those guys that when he shakes your hand, he's like, he'll hold it for a second and like look into your eye and talk to you like a human, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was weird, right? Because he's extra nice. And now here he is on the biggest stage.
Also, I'll tell you this is how my brain works. The fact that Chris Turner wasn't a millionaire before this or wasn't as big as he was made me depressed that I was like, well, if he's not making it, I'll never do nothing.
Oh, so you feel better now.
Yeah.
So he's inspiring you.
Yeah, well, because he was way more talented than both of us, honestly.
Yeah.
Than what he could do.
Sure.
And the fact that he wasn't.
I mean, speak for yourself, but I'll go with
a bigger deal.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 100 times more talented than I am. And I was like, the fact that he wasn't a huge deal and he kept coming in on the show, I was like, well, I have no chance then.
No. Why do you think like that? That's a sickness. It's rooted in negativity.
No, but it's 100% accurate.
No, it's not. It's not. Let me give you the winners from other seasons. Season 1, 2006, was a singer. Season 2 was Terry Fader. That was a ventriloquist. Season 3, opera singer. Season 4 was a country singer. I'm not seeing anybody really that names that I know of that are like, oh, this is a household name now. Shim Lin, the magician sleight of hand. I do know him.
Yeah, but I guess they never really become a household, becoming
American Idol did.
A-listers. Yeah, but that was a different time when these reality talent shows were way bigger. Like,
Yeah, like even Terry Fader, I know his name because of how popular the show was in season 2.
Like American Idol's heyday was 20 years ago. It's.
Maybe longer. Maybe 25 years ago. Who knows?
It
feels like an eternity.
Because I remember when they would turn out stars and was Miranda Lambert on America's Idol?
No, but you're thinking Carrie Underwood.
And then the other chick. Anyway, those
Kelly Clarkson.
Those are
she's very famous.
2005, 6, 7, damn near 20, 19, 18 years ago.
It's saying here the two biggies would be Terry Fader. I got that one right. And then they're saying Cody Lee. Also, I remember this one, the blind and autistic singer pianist. I remember that one as well. So, I think he's going to do quite well, man. I think he's going to do well. Maybe we'll catch up with him a little bit later. You never know.
What a tremendous amount of pressure because even though me and Daniel agree, like, he's done this so much with, like, and if you look America's Got Talent, Chris Turner, look at his last performance. He blew it out of the water.
Ridiculous.
And, but he ended, like, he had all the audience take out an item, and then, like, all the judges have an item, they just randomly, and then he went and freestyle rapped about each one. He does this with his stand-up show.
He's done it in this studio.
And so he's been practicing a while, and so he's done it so many times that he has, his brain is formed, like, I guess,
could we say
links,
neural pathways?
Neural pathways.
I think we could say neural pathways.
Where he's almost he's ahead of himself, and he's able to instantly make funny, witty jokes about all these items and link them together and rhyme it, right? And then he ends with a tampon, and he's like, "This ends my flow," and that was rhymed with something, you know, like, and then he's a tampon in his hand. People are going crazy.
I've got one more item, you know, I got to go. I'm gonna end with a tampon because it stops the flow.
Yeah. It goes crazy, and then we were like, "Oh, that's a plant for sure." Like he was like, "I know."
That's a little Hollywood magic.
Yeah. And
that's okay. I'm okay with that.
And the producers are all in it. They're like, they rehearse it.
Hey, excuse
me. It's not rehearsed.
Excuse me, Chris. Wouldn't it be great if you ended on the tampon? Oh, you know, well, that's actually excellent. I'll do that.
Yeah. Now we could be overthinking it, but it seems like
that was not random. No.
But so if the producers are like, they wanted to end great again, and he comes up with another one of these, like, he's winning this thing.
What if
for
tonight
sure
he goes,
tonight?
Like, I've got one more item, you know, I've got to go. We'll end on a tampon because it stops the flow. He does the same thing. Everyone's like, yeah! Everyone's like, it's the tampon guy. We love you.
Yeah. Now if it is totally random, my God, the pressure, like.
So what would we do if we were smart producers? What you would do is you'd give the list of items to Chris. Now, I don't know if they set this up because I didn't watch the front of the end of it. I just watched the clip, right?
Yeah.
Which is how you can get suckered into being wrong. But I would give Chris the list of items. I'd give him a list of 40 items. Here are the 40 items that they're going to have. Good luck, and we're ending on tampon. That's what I would do.
Yeah, well, they can't end on tampon. They got to end on something. Maybe you end on a Simon Cowell
No,
joke.
not tonight. I meant during that time with what we just witnessed. I feel like that's what they did. They were like, here's your list of items. You'll kind of know where you're at, and we will be ending on tampon because that's a great joke.
And here's why this is for sure the case, is because someone had a tangerine. No one cares about it.
They did have a tangerine. And he went orange, and they corrected it to tangerine. And everyone's like, what?
And no one has a tangerine in their pocket at America's Got Talent. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. I did have a tangerine in my pocket when I saw Jay Leno at the Tonight Show. I did. I love tangerines. Halos, little halos.
Like that's just not something you carry around in your pocket at America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, so for sure.
Spanish grandma purse, maybe, right? Tangerine in the purse, Spanish grandma.
Yeah, but a guy handed it to him.
Okay.
You know, so
they just handed those things.
But
out.
even like the Spanish grandma, I don't think, you know, she has some candies and some other stuff,
Clorox,
like
some
an actual fruit.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, we'll start with people think it's an orange, impossible to rhyme with because that's the thing. And then
it was like a double joke.
And then I'll change it to tangerine. Yeah. Like, this was plant.
It was extravagant.
And that's why he's gonna win.
Yeah,
I guarantee it now.
Okay, let's flesh it out because
hold on. This is another Duffin guarantee.
This is the lock of the week. Hold on.
Yeah. This is
Entertainment and first ever Tom Van Entertainment lock of the week. Brutal.
Because I went through all the other contestants, and there's some dancers and singers, the standard.
What about the old man with the socks in his hand somebody mentioned? I don't know who that is.
I didn't see that one.
Me neither. Somebody said, I love the old man with the socks in his hands. I was like, well.
Is it a ventriloquist, though?
Well, that guy might be our wild card because people love funny old men.
Yeah, but if ventriloquist already won, because
we got any dancers? We got any Jabberwockies in there? Got any break dancers?
There's two breakdancing groups.
They're great, and I love them, but
it's
they
already
never
been
win.
effed out.
They never win.
Yeah,
You're right.
And a lot of those are already, like those dancers, professional, are under contracts to perform.
Universal Studios.
Yeah. So they can't really correlate with the America's Got Talent.
They ran with their fame.
Yeah. So so I think those are filler. And the musicians, it's like those are a dime a dozen. Everybody's seen it before, but this is going to win.
Okay, let's figure. I love it when
it's going to win.
Okay, we're going to predict that, but I'm going to predict even more. Is there a scenario where a famous rapper comes out to assist him? Do they let him do that? Because sometimes when they do these things, they allow you to throw a lot of junk at the wall. What I mean by that is when you're in the finals and you're like Terry Fader, the ventriloquist, they give you an inflatable of your puppet. They give you a better outfit. They give you a sequin gown. They give you a top hat. They give you pyro. They give you a full band. They give you backup singers. Is there any hijinks? Is there a surprise, or does he go just on pure improv talent and just improv?
And the producers of America's Got Talent want to portray him as a super amateur, like this is an undiscovered talent and no one knew about him. And, like they even make it, they give him a little, what's that, Grandma Lee? Or the other.
They give him a doofy haircut?
Not a doofy haircut, but they.
You had the Grandma Lee for a while. I thought that's what you were referencing.
Is it Grandma Lee that can sing really well?
No, that's Susan Boyle.
Oh,
she was the
Boyle.
winner. She was the winner of Britain's Got Talent. She was actually runner-up.
They boiled him a little bit.
They boiled him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to boil him.
They made him look.
You should copyright that, actually. It's quite good. That's how you boil somebody. You dumb them down a little bit.
Like, and he knows it. He's smart as hell. Like, every time Chris is coming here, he's a super smart
he's
guy.
hyper intelligent. He married a novelist, for Christ's sake.
And so he even knows what the producers want, what America wants. They want that Susan Boyle.
He's already won, Tom.
Yeah, plus 800.
He's already won.
God, if we need to find what book has that, and then we need to find as many people to put down because they won't.
We could make our listeners very rich or very unhappy.
Yeah, $100 on like 5 different accounts. What is a good ass amount of money?
What do you think he could do that would be?
They could lose it?
No. It's one. He's going to win it. What's going to be the thing he's doing?
Same thing, and then this
extra fast.
But this time, I think you end on the judges, and you make it either Simon Cowell. I think Simon Cowell.
Any chance of him going rogue? And what I mean by that is like he goes to end it, and he's like,
I can't think of it.
You like the old man? He's got on his hand. He's got a sock. Hey, America, look at mine! And then it's like, oh. Yeah. What if he goes out? What if he goes social suicides? That's what I would do if I were Chris Turner.
He does Hey America, look at it, pulls his pants out.
Orlando's Chris Turner, little Dan Turner. I go on there and I go rogue, and you guys see sadness. Tiny Pecker.
Yeah.
America's got Tiny Pecker.
Well, I don't think this AGT takes many chances. So
it's a good show.
Even though it is touted as live, I mean, there's a huge buffer for them to cut out
He's
a lot
tall
of stuff.
Guy.
Yeah. And he's got a big
one. Yeah, he does.
A big old Turner.
Okay,
although the British part of it.
So we figured it out. So here's our homework. We have to find listeners that are willing to put up money, and we got to find a book that'll take the bet.
If anybody's listening to this that has
it's Bet US. Tracy's on Bet US right
Bet
now.
US, I got to sign up for that.
I thought you had Bet US. You told me to sign up for it years ago.
No, I bet online on my bookie.
Oh, it just crashed our computer. It came back. All right. It does. Bet US does have it.
All right.
And Chris Turner is plus 800. That is nuts to me, dude. That is nuts to me.
During the break, I'm going to sign up for Bet US. I got to get some Bitcoin over there, and
we'll see. We'll be right back after we doge some Bitcoin.
Yeah. I mean, now the damn problem is that the limit's probably $100. So I got to get you account. I got to get Tracy account.
Yeah. We'll get Maisie an account. Tommy and Max. Crystal, Andrea.
Yeah. Well, now you got to put in your some sort of social information. People are always sketch about that.
Maisie's got a social card.
Yeah.
She's got a social security. I'm not worried about it. What are you going to steal from
They won't pay if you're under 18. We got to get as many over 18 as we can.
Oh, okay.
Accounts.
All right.
We'll
work
get
on
it. All right.
Okay.
Tracy's next with White Claw, White Trash, something.
Yeah, it's White Claw Tracy's White Trash TV.
All right, there it is.
Up next,
okay.
We'll be right back.
So this segment is brought to you by White Claw.
Yes.
Get it everywhere. White Claw's everywhere.
White Claw Hard Seltzer.
I love White Claw. Welcome back to A Corporate Time. Man, the stupid Bet US. I can't.
What happened?
It says register. And then
Well, you're registered for all of them. Don't let them beat you, buddy.
Register?
Don't let US
well,
beat you.
It gives a register page that says name and password, but I'm like, that's a login, not register. Like you register, you have to put your whole name.
Well, sometimes they want you to put in your email and you put in the password you want, and then it'll say like, we don't detect you. Set up a new account. I've seen that before.
No, I did that. It was like it just register and I'm gonna enter. It's like I don't know. What?
We'll get it. We'll get it, buddy. We'll get you betting. You'll see.
White Claw Tracy's here. How you doing, Tracy?
Good. How are you?
Blast, Tracy. There you go.
Thank you.
Little noise for you.
Somehow Tracy has been helping us for over 3 years now.
Yes.
Wow.
3 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
how do you like it so far, T&D?
I love it here.
You know what? Well, that's a good. We have something we need to talk to you about.
Well, I don't work in the office, so
Right.
it's much easier to probably love it from my own home office.
Oh, I think you'd
right?
love it in here.
I
It's
would.
good in
I
here.
would. I don't love
Anybody
traffic.
that's ever worked in here has nothing but good things to say about it. Maybe.
Sometimes when I'm a lot of times I'll be talking to Tracy and I'll be sitting in my driveway in my truck and and then we're talking business or whatever. And then I tell and then Tracy will start getting off into some personal like
She'll start
tidbits.
talking about, I'm hammered. I'm going to kick the dog around today.
No, talking about your family.
I've been having
the
thoughts
school,
about
the
my
kids.
mailman
Middle
again.
school kids, just
I think I'm falling in love with my son's science teacher.
No.
We made out in a closet.
And
old.
this is how effed up my brain is. I have to tell myself, I'm like,
Pay attention.
pretend to be interested in personal life of every. So because
I know
if
you
not,
do it with me too. I hear it.
you're gonna scare her away, and
No.
then you're gonna be no one again.
Because what it shows is that you only want her for what she can offer you, not for the friendship.
And guess what? I'm giving you more, and you're gonna like it.
Yeah. So we're gonna force. We're forcing our friendship on you.
I kind of do it on purpose to make you have to listen.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to take. Somebody has to listen to me.
I listen to her stuff all the time. She'll send me all
Yeah.
kinds of kooky stuff. She'll send me a picture of her doing some crafting with a glue gun, and I'll go all in. I'll be like, "What you doing?
What are we doing?"
It is kind of a friendship assault.
It
Because you're forcing me.
I haven't
to
invited
be friends.
you.
Yeah, she
I
has
haven't
to.
invited you to come over to my house, so that is I wouldn't. You'd feel obligated. I feel.
Well,
to
you're
be like,
both using
so
each
I don't
other.
Even put you
You're
on.
using her for the business, and she's using you as a friend.
Well, I see the parties you have.
I know.
You're like,
Extravagant.
yeah. There's BDMs over there.
I mean, they're right
all-
up there with some of those Brian Zymel parties.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Well, yeah. Link and Jen are over there.
I see Jen taking her top off over there. I saw that. I saw that, and I'm into skinny girls. I like them bone thin.
Yeah.
I like them.
Me too.
Yeah, I like them bone thin. No fixer-uppers here. Oh my God! I know the pictures too. Burned in my skull. You know what she was wearing?
But I also
she
like
was
big.
wearing a black one-piece and a Dr. Phil wig. And I was so turned on. She had a black one-piece on and a Dr. Phil, like a Halloween Dr. Phil wig, and she was very attractive.
That's one of the main reasons me and Daniel are in business.
Horny.
Big, small, we like them all.
Oh my God! Write that down.
Anything goes
That's
with Tom and Dan.
Yeah.
That's going
Big, small, we like 'em all.
Yeah, we'll zoom in anything. Anyway, all right.
I don't know what that means, but I like it. We'll zoom in anything. I like it. I like it.
So what do we got today, Tracy?
So I wanted to tell you guys what I did on Sunday. So,
Would you have a pool party with some anything goes, and then you didn't invite your two friends, Tom and Dan?
Yeah.
No, I went out with my moms, and so crazy.
What does that mean, by the way?
Well, my mom's club that
Yeah.
you've made fun of is just a drinking club.
Wait, I met one of your moms.
Which one did
you brought one of the hotter moms to
Hollaball.
one of our events.
That's Kelly.
It's like rockabilly. She's
yeah.
like a rockabilly tattoo.
She's a new member. She hasn't shown up in quite a while, so it's
chased
she
her
didn't
off.
go. It's okay. Yeah.
Chased her off.
Is there any meeting or agenda
No.
going on? Okay.
No, I
Are you
mean-
solving any problems? Are you having any?
I mean, we talk
minutes?
about our lives and we help each other solve problems, and then we order a drink and order some food. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
like
a
you're drinking.
casual-
You're getting drunk
it's
and
a
you're
social,
gossiping.
It's a social club.
Okay, a social
so
club.
It's a social club.
Buena Vista Social Club.
Do you guys talk about being moms? And
I mean,
Do you show each other your breasts in the bathroom? A lot of girls do that. They're like, look at these. Look
They
at these.
do that?
Look at these.
We're
Like,
pa-
I had a
we're past that.
I had a labiaplasty. Look at this.
We're past that. we're too old to be showing each other. We don't want to see each other's boobies. We're not there. We're not there. You know. No, I mean we.
So
talk.
you're Perry.
You ruined it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. So
you guys sit around and talk about perimenopause and how and how you get sweat under your boobs from your bra and how you wish they made them out of nicer materials that were wicking because you're just so sick of sweating during church.
No, that's when we all just take our bras off and throw them.
My wife will not. My wife always has a bra, and I'm like, take that thing off. Let those things drag the floor.
You're burning hot 1 minute, you're freezing the second. I'm like, I don't think.
Actually, that was discussed in the Uber ride over.
Yeah.
The girl in the front seat said, "Can you pump up the AC where you're full of?"
Like my wife says, she's like, "I'm hot, I'm cold." You know what I tell her? I look at her, I go, "Get a life."
That's
what I say.
I'm like, I don't think God meant for you to live this long. I'm like, I feel fine.
Wow.
It's true. You should.
I could have kids all the way until I die.
That's the best part. And nobody's removing any of my organs.
70 plus, it's gonna be something. But anyway, all right.
So anyway, we met up. And
perimenopause is past menopause.
No, that's pre.
So there's premenopause, and then there's menopause, and then there's perimenopause.
There's just, it's all gray, and we're all hot and sweaty.
It's all gray. Don't say it's all gray.
No, it's all gray, area.
Got it. Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Shut up.
All right.
Anyway, so we met up. We went to Celery City, and we had some drinks and got some sushi and Seoul, which is fantastic.
All right.
So
what was on the agenda?
The agenda was, next stop was the Wayne Dench Ritz, the Ritz Theater, where we had where you guys had your ACT live show.
Yes.
Where we disappointed hundreds of people.
Yes. Well, I got to spend my Sunday evening with a bunch of older people, okay, because it's Sunday going to the theater at 6 o'clock, but it was a really cool show. It was an interactive theater show called The Jury Experience. So the stage was very minimal. It had a few desks, like you were in a courtroom, and the entire audience was the jury, and you interacted on your phone. So throughout the case, they would ask you questions as a jury to take your temperature. So the first, right after opening statements,
I'm hot. I have perimenopause.
So this is people that want to go to jury duty.
Yeah, which is really weird, right? Right?
We call these people morons.
Yeah. So, so right after opening statements, there was a question.
Welcome to the DMV experience. You can sit here while we take a bad picture of you.
But they make it the murder, right? It's got to be murder.
Yes, there was.
It's insurance
someone
fraud.
Died. Someone died, but the whole case was based on a self-driving vehicle veered off the road so that it wouldn't get into a head-on collision and killed a bicyclist in the bike lane. So the CEO of the company was up for
liable.
Liable charges. And so it was a very interesting case because it deals with self-driving vehicles, AI, which is what we all, was big conversation.
Are these real attorneys and
Oh, absolutely not. I mean,
so this is all a bunch of garbage.
It's all a bunch of garbage.
I am Jack.
Yeah, but it was interesting to hear their fake testimony, and then throughout the course there was a question where they gave us questions that said, which question do you think the defendant should have to answer, and we all vote, and the stupidest question got picked. It was the stupidest thing, and the whole, most of the audience started booing because evidently, it wasn't the majority, but it was a really interesting concept.
What was the question?
It was, I forget. I don't remember.
You were hammered. You were drunk. You were absolutely
I remember the question that I picked, which was, because part of the thing was he got an email from his safety division that said, hold for 6 months. We need to do more testing. He pushed forward with it.
Push forward.
Right?
I need money.
So the question that they wanted, one of the questions that it was do you want to ask him? It was, do you, after now looking back, do you wish you would have waited, and talked to your safety supervisor, blah, blah, blah. And to me, I would have felt like him answering that question would have made him a little bit, either seem a little bit more guilty or not, taking the liability. The other questions were nonsense, and I don't even remember what they were because they gave no stance as to his position in the liability.
Okay. So this is a question for Mo, really, and I don't know why we haven't asked them this question, but it seems so obvious. So Daniel has a self-driving car.
Yeah.
I've been in them a bunch of times. It drives better than I can. And
I use it. I use self-driving every day.
So what does happen if the self-driving essentially makes a wrong move and kills someone? Daniel,
Yes.
I imagine, would be liable.
100%. Yeah, and I assume that risk. They make you assume that risk when you opt into it on the screen.
Yeah.
And so
And
the
I'm pretty sure that's a contract that I'm signing in my car saying, hey, if I'm going to use this and kill everybody,
Right.
then it's
You're
on
in
me.
charge. Yeah.
And so that car was like a taxi type of, so they blamed it. They went, I guess they just went straight to the manufacturer, and because
there's
it's
no
theater.
driver.
I mean,
Yeah.
because it's theater.
Because
so
of course it would be
yeah.
too easy if there was a driver.
Yeah.
Because then that driver would be liable. So this is an automated car.
Make
Right.
it bigger, better story.
Yeah.
Which is actually, this has happened in Arizona with the bicyclists, actually.
Yeah.
And it set back the self-driving taxis a while because like they were testing it out in different cities, and then a fatality happened, and then all of a sudden like everything had to be
Re-looked at.
re-looked at so to make sure
Yeah.
that it doesn't happen again. Which, by the way, if there was like for sure hundreds of people have been killed in the time between that and now from regular drivers crashing into
and
people.
the
Right.
So one self-driving car versus lots of regular driving cars, and so it's stupid.
Well,
but
the argument was for the prosecution side was, it's if there was a human driving that car, like it could have made a literal split decision, second decision to go, whereas the computer is learning things, and because it basically another car was coming on head on, like went to pass somebody in the other lane but came into their lane and then quickly went over. So they were saying, well, if a human was driving that, they would have been able to maneuver that situation better than the autonomous car.
I mean,
and so that's
if
then
it
there's
comes
the
to
argument.
saving myself or running into the bicycle.
Right.
Yeah,
And that was the other argument with the defense. Is like, well, does the car drive straight and maybe hit another vehicle full of how many people, or veers off the road and gets
There you go.
gets the guy?
This is the
interesting.
age-old morality question that they asked a bunch of people to to determine people's morality of like, do you swerve out of the way and kill one person instead of killing four people?
They did the train track, like the
Yeah.
defense
Yeah.
did that train
The
track.
trolley problem.
The trolley problem, yeah.
She did that as part of her
Yeah.
defense. It was,
And so let's talk about I guess the want to be on a high-profile murder jury. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that would want to do this. I mean, obviously,
The
Tracy,
behind the scenes,
Tracy
yeah.
and her mom's club paid money
Yeah,
to do a
$50
mom.
bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$50 bucks.
Oh,
My
man,
God,
we should be
50.
doing this.
and I didn't even get VIP. There was a whole nother section in front of me that was VIP.
VIP? What do you get? Some Publix
No,
cookies
you
and
just
an
sit,
extra White Claw?
No,
This
you just
is-
get to sit
oh
in the
my-
first 5 rows.
That's putting on mock trials too much work. We'll do improv pool noodle. Way easier.
Just have a pool party, free drinks. You pay $50.
So-
DJ.
So there's a lot of people that want to be involved in these trials, and which is interesting because let's say 20 years ago, people were like avoiding lengthy murder trials, and that was the narrative was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get what if I go to jury duty and it ends up being like a 3-month-long murder trial, high profile, and
then Serial came out and everybody got
Yeah,
upset.
I was gonna say
You
all
know,
your
true
podcasts and all your
crime.
documentaries,
Yeah, it
like
became-
everybody.
And I feel like that's
trendy.
binging. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could throw Casey Anthony in that.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
watched
we saw
every
it.
minute of that.
We saw a shift where your Nancy Graces and different people sort of made it interesting and cool to go and stalk
There was
these
glitz.
cases.
There was was a shimmer, paparazzi style, and it made it,
Do you
you
think
want to
this
follow it.
actually hurts the system? Because there's a joke, I forgot what comedian was talking about, picking Boy Scout troop leaders. Just go to a group of adults and who wants to go into the woods with these little boys, and whoever raises a hand, they're out. And then the person that's hiding,
sounds like Dave Chappelle for some
yeah,
reason,
the person that's hiding behind,
that's
like
the guy.
pick that guy because that guy doesn't want to do it, and he'll be the best at it because I don't want the guy that can't wait to get in the woods with the little boys. So I don't know if you want the person that can't wait to be in a murder trial because they're going to be conspiracy crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the more you listen to these murder podcasts and all these jury,
they fluff up a
murder
lot of BS, man.
like I feel like the more tainted your brain is, and the worse you are at being a juror. Because
I can see that.
Because if that's all you consume and you're obsessed with it and you love this kind of thing, then I feel like you're almost your brain is tainted and you can't be a total even-minded juror.
You're actively opening your mind up to conspiracy, and because you enjoy it, you're going to weight it heavier, right? Or just as heavy as facts, which you probably shouldn't do. And that's the scary part I think you're talking about.
Have you ever been called?
Yeah,
I've never been called.
I was on a jury, but it was a long trial. I think I had to miss 3 days of work. Which was a decent
I've never
amount.
even gotten the letter in the mail. I should knock on wood.
It was insurance
right?
fraud. That's why I always make the joke. I was actually pulled, and they said I did a great job. I took a lot of notes. I took it seriously, and I did what I was supposed to do.
Were you the foreman?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
was. Though they give you an alternate. I was an alternate, like the one that could be if he
dies and has a heart attack
and I'm the
or
guy.
something.
Yeah.
They
It was
actually
cool.
For the theater, it was cute. They actually pulled somebody up from I guess the front row to be the foreman to read the verdict. It wasn't an actor.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was it was cool.
Creative.
For a Sunday night out, it was an hour and a half. It was a decent show. Cheap drinks at that theater. The old ladies are nice, helping you to your seats.
Do you want to
It's
play
great.
your clip for Tom now?
Oh yeah, Tom. So this is okay. So I did get.
I don't want to run out of time.
Okay, I'll talk really fast. I got a message from a BDM who I don't know, and he said, "I'm so glad you talked about Love After Lockup or Life After Lockup and all of the lockups because it's his obsession too." And
right.
so anyway, this is
another crazy person.
Yeah.
And you'll be able
Shout
to
out to
see
my
this.
fellow crazy person.
You'll be able to see this clip.
This
Okay, now can you set this clip up like
Yeah.
we were on a TV show?
Yeah, so
Set up
I
the clip
mean,
here.
I forget what he was in jail for. Probably drugs. I believe it was drugs. Probably theft, burglary. But anyway, he's out now.
And these are people that find love after being locked up?
Yeah. So she found him in jail, was pen paling him, and now it's life after lockup because it's they're trying to live together.
Yeah.
She already has 2 kids. Now they just had a baby.
Yeah.
And
So you're watching
he's been-
people's lives fall apart.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, multiple people's lives,
yeah, okay.
and then she went through his phone and bad messages. So this
And
is her
and that's the setup.
confronting.
Okay,
yes.
here we go. And here you go, Tom.
So they meet.
How many people did you sleep with?
Probably 5.
How many of them were men?
1. I didn't sleep with a man. I went to my buddy's house. He's gay. I'm drunk. And I mean, he came on to me. I was like, it ain't like I got off or nothing. I'm just saying, I mean, it happened, okay? I didn't do anything, and I didn't get penetrated or nothing like that, but it was like, I'm like, and that's it. Look, if I was with a dude or gay or any of that, I would say I was. I don't care.
That shirt.
It is what it is.
Yeah, he's wearing a leopard print shirt. While he
It
says
is
that.
still-
This is good. I have to watch
Yeah,
this.
it's so good.
I have to watch this. And then I did like how he was like, it's not like I got off or anything, but things did happen.
And then but what happened? Because it's all a lot of
We're just rubbing on each other, and
it's a lot of
you didn't hear what the man said. We're just messing around. He's gay. I'm drunk. I didn't get off or anything.
But it happened.
There's a couple of guys
But
watching
it happened.
TV on top of each other.
So
It happened.
as I'm watching this, it seems like he's acting, right? Like it seems like he's just making it up.
Well, these
which is-
people are doing whatever they can to earn money
Yeah,
for
they're
their poor
so
white trash
poor.
families.
They're in trailers. That's how. I mean, they're getting paid. And I mean, some of this stuff, they are planning these meetups and everything. But I mean,
I like that you
How
draw
much
no
money-
line on your entertainment. I like that. You've earned points in my eyes.
I mean, I just feel like, and also because he's pretending, if he's portraying himself, I don't know if he'd go out to just do that as an actor, right, to make money. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what their line is.
It's only gay. Look, if I'm gay, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but
I like that. That's awesome. I'll do all this gay stuff.
Yeah, so
it's even more weird to me though if he is acting and none of this did happen, that you could convince him to do that.
that's what I'm saying.
You know what? It honestly
That's-
shouldn't be. No, that there are people in Florida, crazy, classy Chris Nelson, that used to wrestle.
Yeah.
He used to do he used to write all of the different lines for Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
And
it's essentially Jerry
So
Springer.
my point is that I think that hillbilly people are the best at doing this. Like white trash people are the best at going online. They may not even have molested their child, but they'll tell you they did to get $30,000 because they're weird.
The producers are telling them, "Hey, do this
Yeah.
and this," and then they're just molding it as
Hey,
they
just
go.
go there and tell them you're gay, but I'm not. Well, we'll give you $30K. All right, I'm gay.
Now, here's the overall problem with all this, Tracy,
Okay.
is that you like this type of
know,
content.
I know.
She's
So
obsessed with it.
You pay $50 to be on a mock jury trial, and then you watch this garbage. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what the hell?
Tom, we talk on the phone. You know what the problem is. Or are you already tuned out?
I didn't realize it was this bad. Like, I didn't realize this show was like this. I might start watching
It's
it.
so good.
Are all of the episodes like this, like crazy?
I mean, not all of them, but I mean, so I'm on season 7 now,
Whoa.
and there's like one of the last episodes or seasons, there was like over 70 episodes, and they're over an hour long. Like, it's a lot of time. But so they go through different people. But yes, they all are crazy. And right now I'm on the Where Are They Now season.
Updates. You're
so
doing
I'm
updates.
getting updates on some of the ones that I really liked that I followed and stuff. Yeah, so.
Now,
They're interesting.
So when you watch this, and even though if you
Inner Mansion.
know or
not a
like
mansion.
you have a good idea that it's fake,
Yeah,
right? That
yeah.
doesn't bother you.
No.
Okay. See, that's the part that I don't
Yeah.
understand, because I'm like, the fact that it's not real, it's kind of like listening to someone's dream where I'm like, okay, well, what am I watching?
Like I said earlier, it'd be like you watching wrestling, right? Like, you know this is predetermined.
Yeah,
So I just watched one though where the girlfriend and the mom of the inmate, like, he came out and it was his like welcome home party, and the two of them literally had an all-out brawl at the restaurant. I mean, landing on tables, like, that was not.
Wait, landing on
fake.
tables is wrestling. That's
Yeah,
wrestling. We're back to
and
wrestling.
the mom
They're
fell
super
backwards.
fake. They're hitting it with chairs, and Hulk Hogan's ghost appeared.
The girlfriend was going at him. The guy fell over.
Jimmy the
knocked
Hart
his
was
mom.
there.
I mean, it
Oh
was.
my God.
It was really
he knocked his mom through a
embarrassing.
table.
Undertaker's
Yeah.
daughter was there.
It was really
Yeah.
But nobody jumped off of the ropes, so
Yeah.
like, there's
Somebody
no
hit him with the
ropes.
green kabuki spray in his eyes, and then the ninja showed up.
That one was.
God, why could I have been a TV producer? Like, it's so easy.
You just need
Yeah.
to go with it. It's no different than watching like a movie, and you watch a lot of made-up movies that are fake, and you just kind of
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
with
yeah.
them, and you pick them apart. You just got to lower your
But
standards
this is
a
like
little
this
bit.
is like just this is improv acting because there's no real script that they have to follow, you know. And
it's
then
Jerry
once-
Springer. You
Yeah.
know, like they just
no,
say,
no,
like,
it's
and, like-
exactly, according to Tracy, it's exactly like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Because this is improv.
so-
This is not, Tracy, it's not
but
improv.
it's portrayed as
It's
being
my
real.
humor.
Tracy, this is not improv.
right,
These
well,
are
they're-
hillbillies that are said, hey, you pretend you're gay. And he's like, okay. That's not improv.
For $1,500, it's not 30,000.
It's not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
much money. Yeah,
True.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. So I mean, yeah. Anyway,
It's now the
I am going to
I
start
mean, it's
watching
that-
it's
it.
not 100% fake because
No.
they are
No. They're-
unfortunates.
yes, because they're coming. I mean, they're in jail. Like they're,
Yeah.
so it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Some of them actually like make it and make their lives better. And
No, they
No
don't.
one
I don't
Yeah.
want that. I know.
No
You know,
one
I
ever
don't
makes
Well,
it.
think
there's
any-
one, and so he bought his girlfriend a ring, and then she took it to an appraiser because all of her friends are like, "How did he get that? Did he steal it?" And then it was like a $20,000 ring, and then he got mad at her because he bought it legit. Like they filmed it on the show, him buying it at the store, and so it's very interesting.
Okay. Did that one last, or did
They're
she break?
still going. They're still going right now.
Okay,
They're
that's
up.
good to
yeah,
know. All
I
right.
think. I haven't Googled them.
I kind of like WHITECLAW Tracy's White Trash TV. This is like becoming one of my more favorite segments.
What streaming services is on?
So that's on Peacock.
Okay.
So you can get that on Peacock.
That's an NBC company product.
Yeah.
Wowie.
That and all the Housewives.
What's the most trashy? Is this the most trashy show?
Yeah, because then all my other all my others are like Housewives or Bravo shows. So they're still trashy.
What is the Mormon Wives? Secret? What is that?
So I haven't watched that because that's on Hulu and I don't have Hulu. But
because those two women are in the Dancing with the Stars, and I have no idea what that show is.
They were a bunch of girls that did a bunch of they went on they made Mom Talk. It was a bunch of Mormons that just like danced around, and so they became like influency TikTok stars.
So they became famous because they were a window into their weird Mormon world.
And then I guess Hulu, whoever came up to them and said, let's do a show. But then some of them are like, they do weird things with each other's husbands and wives. They're like, some of them are swingers or something. I don't know. I don't follow it.
All right, I'm into that.
See, I know.
You're talking it. You got it. He put his drink down like with a. You put your drink down like let's make a deal.
All this
this should
nonsense.
be what I talked to him about in his driveway.
Yeah.
Do you have Hulu?
What about your husband and son? Do they watch any of your trash shows?
No. I mean, Mike will watch, if he's in the kitchen because that was my kitchen TV. If he's in the kitchen and he sees it, he'll catch it and be like, oh, these people again, and and then he'll be like, oh, did you see? He goes, oh, the cops are chasing him. He gets excited every now and then about it.
Good cop chase.
Yeah. I'm a live PD cops guy.
I am too.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite trash TV because that's
live
actually
PD.
real.
Yeah.
Yes, and I get mad at my husband if he does not turn it on. Like I'm like, I'll go in another room.
Live PD.
I will leave. I have to watch it.
I love some live PD, and you would think that after everything that's happened, that there'd be less knees and elbows, or there's more.
No, yeah,
it's more knees and elbows you've ever seen.
Yeah. I have to remind myself during any world event moving forward when I think that things will never it's always going to be like this. I have to remind myself humans will revert back to what they are used to because that's always you know what I'm saying? Like they'll shut it down for a minute and then it'll go back to what it was. I have to. I'm like it'll always go back.
You got anything to plug? What are we going to plug?
Well, I mean, White Claw.
Yeah.
If you guys if you go on their website and sign up for their emails and everything, I just got a $5 off coupon that's valid through the end of the month. So I don't know how it happened, but just because I'm on their mailing list, so get on their mailing list.
Wow.
I'm gonna save $5.
Companies do a lot of this stuff, and no one ever takes advantage of it because
no,
we're inundated with
the Dennis household is a coupon family.
Yeah.
But Andrea Dennis and you know what? I have seen. You know what Andrea does? She does this, and I think Jack Bradshaw does this too. But Andrea's always collecting like gas points and stuff, and then we'll go to get gas for her car, and she's like, "Oh, I got $2.50 off." I'm like, $2.50? How did you do that per gallon? And she will. It's crazy.
That's nothing.
I don't even get gas. I just charge mine.
Tracy, thanks so much for coming by.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
I did get in contact with Chris Turner, and he's getting out of the shower now, and we're going to talk to him right after this.
There you go. We'll be right.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. Aimee LeCours here. How you doing, Aimee?
I've been spelling your name like the beer for far too long, and I apologize.
Sorry, it's fine. Everyone, or people say liquor as well.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. And then the other thing I wasn't doing is I was not getting the capitalization
of the C.
Mm-hmm. And you probably haven't been doing that.
What? Well, yeah.
LeCours.
I thought it was liqueur or liquor, but said fancy. So, I said Aimee LeCours.
Aimee, poker in the rear. Hey.
The funny thing is, I really don't know. Like, I don't know how to say my last name. I just kind of wing it.
Oh, really?
Everybody says it differently in the family.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
I like that.
Do you like that? Because I thought you needed definitive answers on things. I thought you were going to rail on the fact that she's never even questioned. You don't know the right way.
We're in the gray.
Because that sounds like something Tom Van would put his heels down and be like, I'm sorry, wait, you don't know how to say your last name and you've never been curious.
No, I ask. Nobody knows. Everybody has a different answer.
Oh, so nothing can be done.
Nothing can be done. It's whatever you want. So I don't say the S because French people don't say the S. And then I say Amy like normal Amy, even even though it's Aimee. My whole name means
Aimee.
beloved courtyard. That's all I know.
Your name means beloved courtyard.
That's all I know. And then anybody can say whatever they want with it. Like, wherever you are, you can say it how you want to say it.
Aimee.
You know
Aimee LeCours.
That's it. That's exactly.
Aimee LeCours.
Every time, please.
You know who ruined courtyards?
Marriott.
Marriott. Because I'm like, this place is a dump.
This place sucks. There's 2 teens smoking weed outside, and one of them, they're playing hacky sack over there. I'm trying to check in. You're smoking weed next to my daughter.
Yeah. Like, why did you call it that?
Because they have the cookies the warm cookies though at the Marriott.
Call it Cookie Marriott at the courtyard. What the hell does courtyard have to do with anything?
He's grumpy today. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's grumpy.
I can only get $10 down, Aimee, on my goddamn bet.
We're trying to bet on this Chris Turner,
Right.
America's Got Talent.
Right.
The finals is tonight. We're trying to bet on
I put
it.
in 100.
He was working hard in there.
And then there's like too much. The limit's 10. I'm like 10.
Oh,
Why even have it then?
Why? So how much can you win out of 10?
$80.
Oh.
That's okay. That's better than I thought.
No, but no, it's not even worth my time, Aimee.
I guess the 3 of us could do a higher buy-in, right?
You know what? We each could bet.
We each get in 10. 10 for you, 10.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do it. We got to get a bunch of 10s.
And all of our listeners, they could win $80.
Right.
Yeah, but
and then we all pull the 80.
Look, we're giving you free money. If you want to do it, take it. If you don't, I don't want to hear it.
Although now I'm starting to get.
You're doubting it.
yeah.
Because every other lock you've had has been not
I
really.
won every other
Yeah,
lock.
but I would say that they're shaky locks.
Yeah. But the thing about locks is eventually it gets open. So Aimee, let's talk about Bull and Bush.
Okay.
You're there the first Saturday of every month, and then the third Saturday for S Sandwich. So go check out Aimee at Bull and Bush.
Please.
And also you got your psych comedy going on in the Scranton, Pennsylvania Fringe.
Yep, October 3rd and 4th, and we have 6 different comedians there, and I got a grant to even do it by a mental health association up there, so they invited me up there, which I'm very excited about.
You got the free money from Andrew Liskow?
It's like
You know what I'm talking about? The guy,
Hold on.
He's like, there's free money everywhere. All you have to do is ask the government for a grant.
Yeah.
He's like, do a study on peanuts. Do a study on Magnum condoms. Do a study on
I
pool.
wish I'll look into it. Shoot, I love that.
We need to hire a bunch of grant writers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends in this town that do cool stuff,
Yes.
and they're like, I'm like, how'd you do this? This is amazing. They're like, I got a grant for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, how'd you get a grant? They're like, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
Well,
Because they don't want to give away their secrets.
That's what I'm thinking. They know once
It's
Tom
just-
and Dan are getting all the grants, then we're in grants too.
Or it's like sexual favors. The guy named Grant.
Oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm way more.
I'll do anything for money.
In 2025, I'm fluid.
There we go.
For
grants.
money.
It's all
From
for
fluid
grants.
for money.
Fluid
I'll do
for
anything for money.
Yeah.
No, that's my goal, is to have a nonprofit with all of this to keep it sustainable, because the psych show is awesome, but it takes a lot of money. And what I'm asking the comedians to do is a lot, and I want to make sure to pay them well. So when I'm doing that, it's always a big production. So I've been trying to find grants and stuff like that, which has been amazing.
All right, write down grant and nonprofit.
I was going to say it, and I scratched out pay them well. I heard her say that. I wrote it down, but I scratched it out real fast.
I understand.
The company's not making any money, but I'm making $6 figures. I got to pay myself. How's this thing going to happen?
Well, it's really the concept that keeps it alive, right?
Yeah,
and who
yeah.
thought of the concept?
I don't even care about the company making money.
You did. You thought of the concept.
Yeah.
So
I
you
mean,
get the money.
Well, I'm a socialist.
Okay, all right. That's fair. All right. That's probably good to tell everybody that right now.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
Again,
no,
I'll
totally
do
fine.
whatever it takes to get money. Whatever the hell you want.
Let's move on.
There was something else I was going to pivot to quickly, and then my
Well,
mind fell out of my rear.
socialism.
Let's talk about fart spray.
Let's pivot.
Okay, do you want me to play the news story?
Which is the socialism of jokes.
This is the news story.
I don't even know what that means.
I caught this news story live on the Peloton. Do you want to? I could just play this and it explains the whole thing.
Because I saw.
I read it yesterday.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Here, just watch this.
Tonight, I'm Kaylin Richards. Continuing coverage out of the PD, a teaching assistant at West Florence High School is facing charges after authorities say he caused a mysterious and destructive odor at the school for weeks. 32-year-old Alexander Lewis was arrested Friday. Now today,
he looks like one of our listeners, 175%. Like the guy looks like a beer rep for any of our bars, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Very Orlando, very
Is that
Florida.
guy in the craft beer enthusiast group on our BDM page? He looks like
he
it.
appeared in court, and that's where ABC 15's Alexis Cooper has more details.
32-year-old Alexander Lewis is charged with disturbing schools and malicious injury to property. Deputies say Lewis, a teaching assistant at West Florence High School, used a spray he bought online to mimic the smell of feces. Investigators believe he sprayed it multiple times between August 25th and September 19th, disrupting classes, triggering health issues, and costing the district nearly $55,000 in his
triggering health issues.
Hold on, $55,000.
Well, how weak do you have to be? And they interview the kid. The weak kid. He's in the piece. They don't show his face, but he's got big boobies. I should have said that. That's mean. I should have said that. I should have said that. But his mom put him on camera. You'll see him.
I
here.
coughed at his fart spray.
I have asthma. And fart spray makes me sad.
I need a narc. Oh no.
and air conditioning damages.
The charges, sir, are going to be returnable to two different courts. The malicious injury to personal property charge is going to be returnable to General Sessions Court.
Okay, he got an old real man, like black guy judge.
Oh, that's.
And I can hear I hear in his voice where he's like, on the first count, we got $1,000. That's going to be a $1,500. You're going to have to be up front. You know what that is, sir? Do you know what that is? And he's like, yes. And he's like, and may I ask you something? Is it true that you use some goddamn fart spray up in here? That's some bullshit.
That is foul.
Why is it he wants to tell that guy this is some bullshit, right? That's what he wants to say.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's so mad, you dumb cracker-ass cracker with your stupid prank.
No, but he's more mad that he's even having to do this.
Yeah.
Because who cares about some fart spray?
It's embarrassing.
Wasting his time.
Although it does make me laugh that this, like he's a substitute teacher or something, right? Like a teacher assistant?
Teacher's assistant. Yeah, he's
what
a
does
sub.
that mean?
He's basically his sub.
Okay, so he comes in there and then he's like, I'm going to spray some fart spray. And then I'm like,
and I'll get out of here. Then I can go to, I can do what I want to. I want to go home and play my Switch too.
So let's walk through this.
Yeah.
So he obviously he brought it as a joke, thinking it's probably going to be a joke.
Right.
And
so,
the news did everything they could to not say
fart.
Poop or fart spray.
They didn't say poop or fart.
No,
I was
not
waiting.
even
They
one.
said feces.
They said he used
I was waiting for it too. A spray.
A spray he purchased on the internet. They should have
smelled
just
like
said
feces.
fart spray.
Maybe they didn't want to be an ad for it. Maybe it's because it's called fart spray, like poopery, you know.
I tried to find it. As soon as I heard I was like, there's fart spray? Oh, I'm buying some goddamn fart spray.
He needs to get a deal.
I was like, I got to get some of the, I mean, this is obviously the best fart spray made because it's triggering asthmatic kids. It's the best fart spray.
$55,000 worth of
Yeah.
It's basically sulfur spray, right? Like it's like a rotten egg sulfur type of spray.
When I was a kid, it was a stink bomb. It was a little glass ball.
Right, yeah.
I
And then
had
it had
one.
a nutter, and it had another little glass. I became a kid again.
Then it had another little glass ball. Then it had another little glass ball inside of it.
And then you would throw it down on the bus, and then both the glass would smash into each other, releasing the chemical reaction. And then
we all liked it.
And the sulfur bomb, the sulfur bomb would go.
Yeah. It smelled like rotten eggs, which is completely harmless, by the way. I mean, if you live out in the country, your regular water smells like this. Like you live in St. Cloud, my grandfather's water, when I
people on GPL
use his toilet, I was like, God, it stinks.
If you're on a GPL one right now,
Yeah,
people that
sulfur.
are on the weight loss drugs, supposedly, I don't
smell
know
like
because I'm
that?
not on. No, your burps are sulfur.
And
I'm like, whoa! Nobody
Wait
told me
a
about that.
minute.
I'm like,
Fart burp?
I was like, maybe I'm going to
Burp
avoid
fart?
the GPL ones. I do not want a sulfur burp.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Look at my abs.
Yeah. So this guy, I imagine he started off like spraying it, and
having
then,
a good time.
Then the kids are like, oh, and today's weak generation,
They're
like,
so weak.
Like they text their parents or call 911. And
Hold
they're
on,
like,
you got to hear the mom. She's in the pee.
And then I'm sure he's like, oh, S. Like, he's
there it
like, I
is.
didn't realize it was going to go this
He got
far.
out of hand. He went too far.
Yeah.
He should have just brought eggs and called it a day.
He went too far. He should have gone harder.
But here's
Kill them all with farts.
No, I don't want to kill anybody. My God, woman.
Yes. I went too far.
I just
calm down, Amy.
I'm
Jesus.
not killing anybody. I just want people bullied.
Kill the kid with farts.
I want them. I don't want anyone killed with farts. Here's the mom. Listen to the mom.
Nausea and dizziness from what they described as a strong gas-like smell. We talked to several parents over the course of several weeks, this one sharing health concerns.
My son has been, his asthma has been triggered multiple times because of this, and I've had to take him to the doctor 3 times.
They put him on there, too. They put him on there. They put the kid on the news. This kid.
Well, with no head. Yeah. You had giant boobs.
Giant boobs. Why'd they do that?
And his mom's boobs. Like, that was terrible.
If you are a parent.
That kid got his mom's boobs.
If you are a parent, don't talk about it. He's going to get bullied now more.
I know.
If you're a parent and you have a little asthmatic son who is allergic to fart bombs,
right. I'm not putting him on the news.
Don't put his boobs on the news. That's what you learn.
He's never going to live that down.
The news did worse than the fart spray.
Oh, I wrote that down. That's exactly what I wrote down. The kid with the boobs, mom, bullied him harder in the news piece than the guy who was using the fart spray. What a twist. What a twist.
Too much.
Like,
poor guy.
I would have never imagined you'd go to jail for spraying some fart spray that is...
This is America now. Freedom of speech. Where's our freedom of speech?
See, in socialism, we all have
I was talking to Tom about this. You can't even spray any fart spray.
What if you actually...
I was eating handfuls of Tylenol and talking about this with Tom earlier this morning.
Hold on. What if you actually farted and then...
You can be arrested for it.
And it stunk the whole place up so bad.
What's that?
What if your farts triggered some child's asthma?
Right, that's true.
No,
Where does it stop? Where does it stop?
Yeah. Like, could you be arrested for your fart stinking so bad?
I think people have been arrested for their fart smelling like poo-poo before. I think there have been people that are like, you crapped your pants, sir, arrest it. I think that's happened.
And by the way, like sulfur smell is triggering an asthma attack. Like an asthma attack.
It is to a really weak kid that wants his mom to come pick him up.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'll vouch for that kid there.
He just wanted out of school.
If your mom allows you to call her and she's so easily manipulated that a fart spray will trigger your asthma, then yeah, you're going to go home.
Can we look up the ingredients? Is there something else besides sulfur?
I can't find the fart spray.
No, it's
right,
safe
maybe
because they sell it. It's not toxic in any way.
That we know of, but sometimes there's stuff from other places that'll have like a weird, like it's not FDA approved. You don't have FDA approved fart spray.
I did have something I bought like that. I was sent a link by Derek that does my tattoos. Remember when I bought my numbing cream? I did have to buy it from China because it has ingredients that you can't buy here.
Right. So
And
maybe there's something in there
but
that's like...
I would bet I've been betting my legs a lot lately. I'll do it again. I will bet my legs that this dodo assistant teacher did not put in the research to find that good Chinese fart spray.
Yeah, and also I would also bet that he wasn't. Now maybe he was trying to get out of work or and that's the thing. It seems like he did it once. Like, is this just this one time, or did he do it once?
No, he did it multiple times.
He did it once, and then it
got
caused
addicted to
commotion.
it.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm doing it again. So that's where you're screwed up. If you did it once and you realize it caused a bunch of...
The money was because they were checking out the AC. They thought there was something wrong with the air ducts.
Yeah. So there's all this...
That's tonight. I'm Caitlin
Richards.
Richards.
Government waste.
Continuing coverage out of the PD.
Literally.
A teaching assistant at West Florence High School is facing
that's
charges.
the problem where that's why they probably press charges.
Right.
Is they realize, we spent... an insane amount of money.
Well, you made us look like a fool.
An AC company.
What's the charge?
Well,
he says I think one of them is criminal mischief.
Oh.
You get all those. He's no different than if you were vandalizing something.
That's
I guess.
fun.
Yeah,
Criminal mischief
he
is
got
a fun
addicted to clearing out the room and causing it. Everybody had to probably leave that area of the school,
Right.
go outside. The fire department comes.
It's a power thing.
Yeah. I think it is. Yeah.
Is it I look at me? I'm disrupting school. I'm the captain now. I don't know. I don't know what these people do. Why they would do stuff like that.
Okay.
I have a job and a family.
This reminds me when I was in middle school. My buddy the Wizard laughs about this all the time. Is that when we used to in science class? Of course, everybody dissects the frog, and then there was a time where you looked at amoebas underneath a microscope. So everybody got a jar of amoeba water, and then you put a droplet on like the microscope, like a glass, and then you looked at amoebas. So one person in my group, there was a kid sleeping, and he was sleeping on the desk with one ear. And then he took the dropper, and then he dropped a couple of amoebas in his ear.
Just in his ear? Oh my God, that's
dangerous.
You know what that's called? That's the Miami Deer Hunter. Remember the movie Deer Hunter?
No, I've never seen it.
It was the Russian roulette scene. That's like Miami Deer Hunter. That's Russian roulette.
You get encephalitis from amoebas.
And then the kid woke up and he's like, the amoeba.
It's eating my brain.
And then the teacher's just like, knock it off.
This is some BS.
In the 90s, you just yelled, knock it off. But now, I mean, I would have been in jail for attempted murder.
That's it. You're right.
You know, like
there's so many fart sprays. I mean, this is an American. I mean,
what are they doing?
There are at least 25 different fart sprays.
This guy better get on it.
I mean, you have liquid fart, you have toxic fart, you have gag spray, you have liquid ass,
and
you have lightning wet, you have Spencer's fart spray.
I feel like with a good enough lawyer, you could prove that you're like, I like the smell of farts. I was just spraying it.
I have an addiction.
I
have an addiction to smelling farts. I was doing this to calm myself down to be a better teacher.
If you're gonna spray like a nice smell,
perfume,
right? You're not gonna go to jail for that.
There are people that are allergic to perfumes and stuff. So you sprayed a strong perfume, people would be like, "Oh God, it's like too much," and then that's not illegal.
I like the look of your brown suit, Jose Baez. That's a pretty damn good defense.
Yeah, that's a really good defense.
I'm made for this.
He's Castleberry Jose Baez. You're the Castleberry Baez.
It's a really good point though, because where does it end? Where can you have smells and not smells, right? Like that's like.
Yeah,
no. I got to fight you guys on this. We know good smells and we know bad smells. You're trying to defend everything. Like, this is where we're at now, where we're like some people that sing bad. We're like, but it's okay. It's not okay.
But
it's trash.
It's relative. Everybody likes their own brand, right? You like your own brand of fart spray. Why can't you have your brand of fart spray versus Lily's or something?
Lily's fart spray.
This is retaliation because I guarantee they thought that a student was doing this at first.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm sure they had a talk. The administration was like, some students spraying fart spray in here. Like they knew.
We're gonna get a copycat on our hands. This is gonna get out of control.
But they had to because of lawsuits. They have to call the AC company. They have to call the contractor.
That's where he should have came clean.
Inspect the gas lines, and
I say never come clean. You better have me on tape doing it.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's the other thing I was gonna say.
That's like with a cop.
How do they catch him?
Yeah, you told me. The cop pulls you over.
Say nothing.
How many you had tonight?
Nothing.
And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Well, you say it like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you don't even talk. You roll down the window a little bit.
It's a sovereign citizen.
You would talk to your lawyer every time.
Yeah. So I guess, I mean, they're throwing the book at this guy. He's going to have to pay a bunch of damages, or like for sure he's never going to work in the school system again.
Well, that's a good thing. Though.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I like a good prankster. You know what I'm saying? It toughen up the kids.
Yeah.
And I bet you if you talk to those kids.
So you think every school should have a prank? Hold on. You're turning me back around. At first I thought you were an idiot, but I do like the school prankster. School prankster to toughen the kids is fantastically
It's a class.
funny.
That's a good class.
That's what everybody thinks at first. But I guarantee you, if my sons were in this class, they would praise Mr. Johnson for spraying the fart spray because it got him out of class.
Right.
Like every time. Like,
no, Maisie would be against this. You're gonna have two sides.
Because Tommy's best day in school one time, he had a 3.5 out of a 10, and that was his best day.
Yeah, he rates him every day.
And then I was like, oh, what happened? You made some new friends? He's like, no, there's a fire drill.
And I watched someone burn.
No, we got to leave class for an hour.
Aww.
So the best part about school for him was just getting to leave it.
This guy would have been a hero for him.
That was the best part for me. Anytime you had some sort of incident where they were like, class is canceled today, we have to go out there, in the courtyard.
I get it.
Go home early.
Yeah. Like, so the students, and for sure the kid with the big boobs.
I feel bad for him.
I do too.
I feel really no face on that.
It's not his fault.
He didn't. If you
fault.
asked him, if his friends asked him, like, "Hey, do you really have a problem with your asthma?" He's like, "No, my mom said this."
And he's being a narc. Like no one wants to be a tattletale.
Well, also your moms have a tendency, especially when they're on the news, to ratchet things up. Right? You're standing there. You got, here's a reference. You got old Steve Rondinero interviewing you, and your son standing next to you, and you're like, his asthma was red hot. He was dying. No,
he had
fine.
farts in his nose. My baby had farts in his nose.
Yeah,
Mom, God!
That's my baby.
Here's a public service announcement to all moms out there. Anytime you feel necessary or you feel it necessary to go complain to someone, to go to the administration, don't do it. Because
especially if it's like not a big deal. This is not that. I mean, I don't
it's a
like
pick your battle scenario.
Right. If it was
Nothing's
like
a big
peanuts, I
deal.
get it when someone's like allergic to peanuts. But if you have a little allergy to some farts, you're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah. Anything.
Sulfur.
Now, I know this is different from my wife, but anything my sons ever tell me that happens to them in school, I am not going to do nothing about it. So, I'm going to say, I'm going to like, listen, just tough
and that's
it
just
out.
because you didn't hear it. Like, just like, whatever, guys.
Because there's not,
I'm gambling.
You don't need to do nothing. Like,
Playing craps in the back.
All the teachers, for the most part, they want to just get through the day,
Right.
teach your kid, whatever.
If they're getting bullied, we've done that if they've gotten bullied. If my kids got bullied, that's really it. Like, and it was like serious. But.
And then the teachers don't want the kids to get bullied, so
No,
they're
right.
it's not
Yeah.
like they're. It's
Right.
very rare to
I
have
a
some sort of
different
bad.
feeling. Like my whole school aspect is completely different because Maisie loves school.
I love that.
So everything about it is pro school. I want to do this. I want to do that. I love it. I want to be there. She's
That's
going to like
awesome.
international night where you just walk around to the tables that people set up. It
love
sucks,
that.
but she loves it.
International night.
Yeah, where you walk around and then there's a lady there from Greece and she hands you like some Greece candy and you're like, taste it. And she's, oh, thank you. And then you go to Italy and then you go to France.
What is that for? Though, just to
Literally
learn about.
Just to learn, and she loves it, so she'll be
For
there.
nerds.
Yeah. I wouldn't be caught dead in there. But,
No, I love that stuff. I've always
yeah,
loved
but
that
she
stuff.
loves that sort of stuff.
I loved school too, and I was a nerd, like that kind of stuff too. And like, you remember Melissa
I
Joan
knew it.
Hart? You know,
Oh, sorry.
you remember Melissa Joan Hart and Can't Hardly Wait? And she's like, "These are memories, people." Like I was annoying like that. If you could tell.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, thank
you know,
you.
your wife's
Thank you.
like that. She knows when things are happening, like, oh, this is a special moment.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Well,
there's nothing wrong with knowing you're in a good moment and stopping to kind of.
It's hard in comedy because people think you're like nerdy and not cool. So I try to act cooler, but I really am excited about dumb shit.
Yeah. You know,
Sorry about the S word. Sorry.
You're totally fine.
it's
man.
got to
Your
be
family.
genetic because Andrea, Daniel like school. Me
Yeah.
and Crystal hated school,
Right.
and our sons hate school.
Yeah. That does check out 100%. I enjoyed it.
They'll do. If we gave them the opportunity to not go to school,
They wouldn't go.
I mean, are you kidding me?
But then what are they
Ever
going
again?
to do?
If we're like, hey, do you want to never go to school again? They'll be yes.
Yeah, let's fire.
Like,
See, like, maybe it's the angle because my dad and mom beat it into my head so much, maybe because she was an educator. I don't know.
Right.
But, like, it was kind of like, you have to do well in school because this is your only way you're going to learn the things that you need to know. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, if there was no option of, like, go out of school, well, what would I do?
See,
I thought about that. I was like, I would have no...
I tell them, ChatGPT knows everything. Like you'll have a phone, it'll know everything. Everybody knows everything now.
Here's the thing. I grew up, this sad story time, I grew up very poor. We had no air conditioning and not a lot of food, so it was fun to go to school.
Yeah,
Just make your house terrible.
It's like going to
and
jail
they'll
when you
want-
have no home.
I loved hospital food. Like, just make the house bad and they'll want to go to school. That's all you got to do.
No, his
Our
house
lives
is a-
are way too
his
good.
house is a paradise.
Yeah. Because they're like, no school, we're going on an awesome adventure
Well,
forever.
no school.
Yeah.
I guess it's another Hawaiian volcano.
You
Hot dogs.
you have the most fun in your entire life. It's either the most fun in your entire life or school.
You can either go to school and experience a 3.5, it'll be your best day, or do you want to go to Sweden and see your family?
9,000.
Your choice.
Yeah. Every weekend is the best. Every non-school day is the best.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it's kind of when you have every non-school day is the best. Why would you even want to go
That's a
to
good
school?
point.
Maisie's got her back parking lot to play.
Yeah, she doesn't really have...
Watch her dad work
Like
on a
he's drinking
scooter.
again.
Boil some peanuts.
He's
Drunk with
drinking.
peanuts.
He's
I don't want
ugly.
Yeah, no wonder she loves school.
It's hot.
It's either this or boiled peanuts.
I got to do what I got to do as a dad to make her love school.
It's your Greek night. Go to Greek night.
I'm doing this deliberately.
That's it. That's the key.
So Aimee,
Yeah.
what else have you been up to besides working and
Pillow Fort season 3 with Thru and Aimee. We just released our 3rd season. We got 33 episodes, which is a big deal for 2 people.
Congratulations.
Thank you. 2 people with ADHD doing 33 episodes is a lot, and we're very proud of that. So it's been really fun.
So let's talk about ADHD
Yeah.
because you're a psychologist, therapist.
Therapist, yeah.
And it feels
Same
like
thing, right?
No, I can't give medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Everyone's always so
I'll be
upset.
back
I
on
know.
Adderall tomorrow.
You're right. Way cooler if you did.
Give me something.
Yeah. It seems like ADHD is a spectrum.
Right.
And everybody kind of has it. Some people have it worse than others, but everybody has symptoms of it because every time I go on a reel or a TikTok or whatever, and they talk about ADHD, when they start going through the symptoms, I'm like, I have all these.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, then I must have it. But then I'm like, I think everybody has all these. Like, you have a problem paying attention. Like, there's something about a human brain in this environment in 2025. Like, it just... the symptoms of ADHD are so prevalent that you can kind of, if you look through them, like everybody's got it. Daniel, I mean, I can go through my wife.
The thing about it is people with like neurodivergence attract other people with neurodivergence. So you're in this like silo, and then you
What
have
is
your
neurodivergence?
Neurodivergence means
neuro.
What I said, neurodivergence.
I thought you said nerddivergence.
Neurodivergence.
Neuro. Gotcha.
So you collect all these people that are like you, and then you also have your algorithm, which is like you. So it feels like that. But like, as a therapist, I didn't see ADHD a lot. That was one of the things I saw the least amount of was ADHD.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a lot more depression, schizophrenia.
So we convincing
bipolar.
ourselves that we have ADHD, kind of like we convince ourselves we have anxiety.
No, you're surrounding yourself with people that are like you, so then you think everybody has it.
Okay.
But I truly know that I have it because I've been off my ADHD meds for a month, and I'm a nightmare.
Okay.
So it's like you can tell when you're medicated versus when you're
What
not.
does a nightmare mean? Could you give me an example that we would understand for those of us that may not?
I can't remember where I'm at. I can't remember what I'm doing. I have at least 30 different things in my head at once versus like being able to be focused on something.
Sure.
But I can't stay on my ADHD medicine because it makes me very angry. So I had to go off of it, and I have to like figure that all out.
I noticed you were yelling the N-word less today.
Well, that's what happened to me.
Stop.
I kind of like that. Yeah, this guy's been yelling at the same. He's been yelling it too.
Everybody has this, Amy.
I don't even remember, so it's
like,
fine.
we got too much going on. There's 100 things. You concentrate on one thing.
You're
It's
right.
hard.
You're right. No,
Sure.
ADHD is a true thing, and it's a disability. You would think that you want to. People always are like, oh, ADHD is superpower. I'm like, no, I literally can't remember where I live because I'm thinking of 9 things. It's a hard thing, and then it takes me extra energy to focus, to do things. If I had known I had ADHD as a kid, my life would have been way different because my kids got it, and that's how I knew I had it.
Interesting.
And we did accommodations for her, and they're not like, oh, poor baby accommodation. It's literally like if she needs to get up and walk around, she can. If she needs someone to read something because she's got a processing issue, she can't. You know what I mean? But when in the 90s, it was like everybody smell farts and just sit here and be mad and angry.
You smell it.
That's how we did it in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then you just thought you were an idiot. And then I realized when I went to college, I wasn't an idiot. I just couldn't focus on things, and then I'd shame myself. So, see, I can't remember what we're talking about now.
Yeah, that's fine. Man, you just reminded me that
I'm still looking for this fart spray online.
You just reminded me how much I love the 90s because either you were smart or an idiot. That's it. Any problem? Yeah.
There was no variation.
No
There
matter
was no
what
spectrum.
what was wrong with you, ADHD, depression.
Oh, what's that guy? Oh, he's an idiot.
He's a little special. He's a little slow.
This guy's smart. This guy's an idiot. Go out there.
It does make for faster sorting, right?
Yeah.
Smart, dumb,
It's
smart.
true.
You know,
Yes.
it's easy sorting.
Like
Yeah.
they didn't even try. I remember like being bad at things, and then like the teacher ignoring me the whole rest of the, like they didn't even try. Even like cross country, my coach was like, she's not going to be any good, and he wouldn't pay attention. So you just always think you're dumb.
I played basketball at a time when small people were not given basketballs. Let me say that again for people that didn't catch it. I played basketball at a time when small basketball players were never handed the basketball. There was no such thing as, well, everybody has to get a touch. You've heard that, right?
Equity
On the team? Yeah,
Yeah.
no such thing as that.
I love it.
They're like, get out of here.
Yeah, it was a get out of here scenario.
You dumb M-word.
And I agreed with them. I'm like, they're right.
You short little.
I was like, they're right. I mean, they should be sorted with the little people.
Oh, goodness. No, so ADHD is real, and figuring out how to accommodate yourself to where you can do things and not just quit completely.
Okay.
It's so much easier to quit, though.
I know.
Yeah, quitting is great.
Because your brain doesn't work without the Adderall.
I know, and that's why I did drugs and alcohol for a long time. But you get to a point of your 40s, you can't like do that all the time. Especially if you're a mom or a parent, you got to find other ways because you don't.
Yeah, you
want
got to let other people take care of your kids.
Yes.
Right? You got to find other ways. You got to. You know what? There's nothing wrong with asking for help.
That's true.
If you were drinking and doing drugs and need help with your kids, ask for it.
That's called an accommodation. Yes.
Yeah.
It's accommodations for what you need.
What are Florida grandmas and mothers for? You hand your kids off to them.
They're doing
So
more
you
drugs
can-
than we are,
Yeah,
though. The Florida
probably are. You're right.
Daytona grandmas, you know what they're
Yeah, they party. Daytona grandmas party.
So now, without the Adderall, though, how the hell do you treat ADHD?
There's other types of medicine, so I might try other stuff. There's sleeping. I got to sleep more. The thing is about it for us, like,
it's too hard.
I know. You got to like exercise. You got to meditate. All
Rest
the hard
is important,
stuff,
right?
Rest.
For ADHD.
Right. And then just like teaching your body how to do things in like little spurts. But that's the thing too, like about capitalism. It's like you want to do stuff all day and all night, and you can't when you have something when you don't have your stimulants. You know what I mean?
Oh, your mom
know.
took too much time.
I heard that. I heard that.
That's all I heard.
Yeah. You know, lucky boy.
My mom was smoking cigarettes. My mom was
You know what I'm
drinking.
saying now to people? I walk past people, I'm like, that's a Tylenol. I'm an Advil guy all day long.
My mother tells me as soon as she had me, she walked outside and smoked a cigarette. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure she smoked.
Oh, yeah. My mom was smoking in the hospital with me. Like, she was smoking in the hospital while she was doing labor.
She deserved it. She was working hard. She needed a cigarette.
It's funny. Like, in the 1930s, like, they were like, hey, drink some whiskey. You're all crazy.
Yeah, this baby's crying. Well, have you rubbed any alcohol in its teeth or its gums?
Put it in his eyes.
Put some Benadryl in his,
Yeah. Any idea what pregnant women were doing 100 years ago?
Having fun.
Do whatever they wanted.
Having a good time. No police. No
Those men fought in World War II.
No, the long and short is there is no cure for most mental illness. It's just managing it the best way that you can. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know
Adderall fixes it, but then you're really angry and psychotic. So it's like, what do you want? What's better? What's worse?
How long can you be on?
Some people can be on it forever.
So it's case by case.
Yeah. For me, it's just like, but the problem with it for me is that when it stops working, you need a little more and a little more and a little more.
That's me with marijuana.
Right. It's me with caffeine.
Yeah.
It's me with any stimulants. And like, so then you get to a point where you're not sleeping. And then if you're not sleeping, you're looking out the window with a tinfoil hat. It's a lot.
Yeah. I lost my hat. Yeah. I still look out the window, but no hat.
No hat?
I lost it.
Well, they're getting in your brains.
Oh, did you watch the Charlie Sheen documentary?
I loved it.
Oh,
my God.
So you did watch it?
I loved I binge watched it. Absolutely.
Is it super crazy?
It's great.
Oh, yeah.
It's next up tomorrow when I start working out. So
it's so
I
good.
start it tomorrow morning.
It does go to show you, like, when that was Tiger Blood thing was happening.
Yeah.
Like, I was on the radio at the time. I
Right.
remember, me and Daniel were like,
We thought that was it.
We were like, this guy's bipolar.
Right.
But it turns out just the amount of crack and drugs he was on will cause you to act that manic,
Like
crazy
a pharmaceutical psychosis or something?
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
his face changed.
Yeah.
And it's like you're watching a different person. And he even says that he can't even look at it because it's like watching a different person.
Well,
and
you
it
go back,
is.
You go back and
It's
look
weird.
At old Tuttle.
Yeah,
to now, like it's like you can see like the difference. Our buddy Tuttle, like being sober and not like being, his face looks like way different.
So when people would come in, because I used to work at a detox center, I could tell what they were on just by how they looked. Really? I mean, you could tell if they're on opioids, you could tell if they were on stimulants, you could tell if they're on crack. Like you can just see it. You can see it in their face.
What am I on right now?
You're on Core Power
No.
27.
No. The correct answer is Tylenol. It's Tylenol.
Yeah. Name a day. He can say what day of the week.
Name a date. So serious.
Name a date.
Name a date.
Name a date. 9/21/25.
Thursday.
There it is.
Tested.
It's all the Tylenol.
Tested. It's tested.
I think it was yesterday.
Well, there's not that much Tylenol.
It's fine.
Tylenol.
I believe you.
It was a touch. It may have been Excedrin.
We got to get out of here. Aimee, thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for stopping
having
by. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Again, first Saturday at the Bull and Bush, and also third Saturday is S Sandwich.
Yeah.
Aimee will be performing there.
Both excellent shows with
you.
some of your favorite local and not even local. Sometimes there's, like, I don't even want to say, but, like, you never really know what you're going to get other than you're guaranteed an excellent show.
Absolutely.
I'll say that.
Thank you.
Aimee, thanks so much for coming
Yeah,
out.
we love you. Good seeing you.
Bye.
Love to the family.
I will. Bye.
And we will see you tomorrow.